Hello, welcome back to the James Ramblin' Reviews, yet another episode of the James Ramblin' Reviews. So, this week we have a very interesting review for you because I've reviewed these things that they feel like they're mostly in English and stuff like that, but this movie is called Troll. And just for context, right, I'm not Norwegian and I've never seen a Norwegian film in my life. So this is a very interesting one because it's a mix of, I'm not Norwegian, I've never seen a Norwegian movie in my life, but also I have exposed myself to foreign properties. Like, I've watched Korean movies, I've watched anime, so really, I do give things a shot. I do give, you know, things are not in English a shot, and I definitely did not watch this in English because it what the dub for the movie. I will say that the English dub, isn't that great. Like I watched 5 minutes of the dub and then switched it straight to Norwegian, and from there I just watched the whole movie in Norwegian, and it's definitely a better experience when you watch this film in Norwegian. But Troll, right? Just to bring that up to speed, because I really think that I'm not Norwegian and stuff like that, so bring it up to speed. So Troll is basically about this whole mythology about the troll thing in Norway, and how this there was this myth that happened that these trolls would exist in Norway, and it's basically set in Norway as well. And it is very reminiscent of a Godzilla type movie where you have a giant monster that comes out and it wreaks havoc, and then you have the government that's trying to stop it, and the military gets involved. You have all those many tropes, but underneath all of that, it is just like it's very Norwegian, and it sticks to you know that whole idea about the mythology, but also in the movie, the government's unsure about it. It's like, this has to be fantasy or fiction, right? This can't be real. They find out that this is actually real, and so when they try to do that, and they figure out it's real, they use weapons against it, and it doesn't really do much. It just agitates the thing. And also, I will give the movie credit where credit is due, because they actually comment on Greta Thunberg and roast the hell out of her. And I'm just like, yes. She's like, I'm not going to go off on a tangent about Greta Thunberg, but Greta Thunberg is idiotic, right? She says she's for climate change, but she rides in helicopters. So it was good to see that they just roasted Greta Thunberg, and they just had that, and then they just made it. It was just, I thought it was a really good movie, and also even give more credit where credit is due. This movie closes in at about 100 minutes, an hour 45 something minutes, something like that, and that is perfect for a movie like this. It is just a simple, basic plot, and I have to say that people who are Norwegian are probably going to love this way more than I did, but I actually was so surprised by how much I did actually like the movie. Is it a movie I'd watch again? Probably. I probably would watch this again. It is definitely one of those movies that you can watch and enjoy. It is an entertaining movie, I'd say so myself, and it's just, yeah, really just one of the best. It is a good time, and that is what I definitely can say about it. Right, it's not a type movie where you can go on for 25 minutes about it, because it's simply just about a troll, and then this whole thing, and you have the whole, oh yeah, they have the whole, like, I know I'm jumping all over the place, but you also have like the whole father and daughter connection, and how the father knew so much about Norse, the Norwegian mythology. You had all of that stuff going on, and then yeah, and I do think that the whole political thing, it was done well and stuff like that. But yeah, it definitely is a movie that you can't go on for ages about, because it's such a simplistic plot. but it does feel a bit unique because Norwegian people are actually getting the spotlight for once, and that is an accomplishment. And I think the movie is good for that as well. It really opens the door, showing that you don't need Marvel, you don't need Star Wars, you don't need all this shit, right? You don't need all of that all the time. You could just find the most random movie about Norwegian mythology in the name of troll. And so, in saying that, I think that's where I'm going to leave this review, because there's not a lot to. There's not anything else I could say. If I went on longer, I would just continue to say, get Wilmot's praises. I don't think there's anything bad about this film. I don't think there's actually anything bad about this movie. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Stay on the lookout for the next James Ramlin Show episode, which is going to be featuring a guest, and you'll find out who that guest is. Until then, I'll see you next week, maybe. Depends, Avatar's coming out. We'll see if I'll see Avatar. Who knows what's going to happen with that movie? Who knows what I'm going to think about that? So yeah, see ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. But troll, Norse mythology.